Hey Monster Kids, welcome back to the channel and another fear-filled episode of Friday Night Frights. Tonight, my friends and I will be celebrating Batman himself, Adam West, whose birthday is today. We'll also be discussing our film of the week, The Last Man on Earth, with Vincent Price. All that and more on this episode of Friday Night Frights. Let's start the show.
It's time to dim the lights. Time to reach your last rites. It's got you and its sights. We bid you welcome to Friday Night Frights. Frights, Friday Night Frights, so creepy and cool. Friday Night Frights. Frights, Friday Night Frights, where monster kids rule. Friday Night Frights. Friday Night Frights. Friday Night Frights.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Friday Night Frights, and here we are. I got the guys with me tonight on this beautiful evening. There's Grave Rob. How you doing, Rob? How's things going?
Doing okay. Good.
Say
Everything's good.
hello to the creeps out there. Look, there he is. You get a close up of
Hello, creeps.
Grave Rob. This is for the chicks.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Look, he's got his brand new Friday Night Fright shirt on, looking awesome.
you're looking good, Rob.
Look at that, that's a perfect fit.
Thank you.
Is that a new poster
That's
on
it.
the wall? Did you change that poster? You got Frankenstein behind you?
No, that's been up there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It's been up there.
All right, I didn't notice that before for some reason. All right, over here we've got our old friend Madman Mike is back from his trip hunting Bigfoot in the hills.
Find
Of...
them,
No, you didn't. Nothing, huh? I thought for sure you'd be draped in some kind of woolly cloth or something.
it's close, but no
I
cigar.
told the guys he's gonna be wearing a pelt. I just know it. He's gonna be all decked out. But no,
Next
I guess.
time.
Oh well, you do what you can. But that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're healthy, doing well. And this guy, look at this guy up here. He loves this when we get him up on the screen.
I'm not
Oh.
coming through.
Oh, there you are.
See him right down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. There you are. Okay. Well, we can hear you loud
I
and
can't
clear.
come full screen.
I'm trying.
I can't come full screen.
No, I'm getting Mike for some reason.
Mike, do your best Monster Man Dan impression.
Mike,
Oh, no, what it is? I got your camera switched.
I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything.
There we go.
Oh.
Let's do this. There he is.
hey, there we
There
go.
we're good.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hi, Monster
Look,
Kids. I'm ready to
first Mike-
celebrate Vincent Price.
First, Mike had my name, and then he had Dan's name. Mike's gonna have identity.
I got to be
problems.
turned around.
Oh yeah,
Rich, can you
How
flip
come
me?
Yeah, of course.
Can
Why
you
does it
flip
keep
me?
Doing that? Yeah. Can you hear me? Yes. There we go.
There we go.
Liquid death.
I got liquid
More
death.
liquid
squeezed it.
death. You're not out of that
Squeezed to
stuff.
death.
Is that the same can every week?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
no,
thought you-
this is something different.
It's called Squeeze
And,
to Death. Is that what it says?
Squeezed to death. Yeah,
Oh, how about
I got my-
that?
right here. There we go.
Oh,
See?
very nice.
I'm gonna
Oh,
start.
it's got
I'm gonna start
fancy
pouring it in.
glass. Nice.
That's it. Look at that.
Goblin.
Nice and big. It'll last all the show long.
It's got a
I'm
goblet.
not going to run out.
Goblin.
Man, I'm telling you, that's awesome, man. Good for you.
We
He's
got
all
it.
ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
his
ready.
His wife walks out, and next thing you know, he's hitting the sauce. He's hitting a liquid death. She probably comes in,
Well,
you know.
that's,
I thought you said you were going to stop.
I know, well,
What
that's
are the
next week.
kids gonna
I'll stop
do?
next week.
Never.
I can't live with you
No.
like this, Dan. Nothing but liquid death every night.
All right.
You're breaking my heart. We're going to get you in a program.
This will be
Dan.
the last week for.
We got to get you off the liquid
That'll be the
death.
last week for liquid death.
Oh, man. How many different types of is that? What's it, like 3 or 4 different kinds of liquid death they have? Or how many different
No,
flavors?
I think so. Yeah. Regular
Yeah.
sparkling water. They got some iced tea. They got some cherry. Last week I had cherry obituary.
That's right, cherry
So I got this right here.
Obituary.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Put
Mike,
just
you
a
missed
little
that.
additive in there. Watch this, guys. Here we go.
Uh-oh,
There we go.
look. Oh, the elixir.
I won't tell you what that is, but there we go. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna
Jekyll
start.
and Hyde.
Oh, he's gonna start changing right before our very eyes.
That's it. Yep.
You kids, turn your heads, turn away, look away,
Turn away.
look away,
Look away.
you
Man.
fool.
You fool.
You know he must continue his experiments. But why? Why here on the Friday Night Fight Show?
I know it.
Oh, the audience is scared.
Give me more liquid death, you fools.
Somebody send 911 to Dan's house. He's all hopped up on liquid death. Can't quit
Yeah.
now. It's got a hold of him.
I think Rob's up there just shaking his head. Every time I kind of joke and Rob shakes his head like this,
Yeah.
I count it as a compliment. Thanks, Rob.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
when Rob shakes his head, that's his way of saying
He's on my side.
what the hell am I doing here? That's what he's saying. He's thinking to himself, there's so many things I could be doing right now.
My Friday nights used to be so normal, and this one.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Friday night, I did say I was going to let the creeps that tune in here tonight know that we are pre-recording this show a little early because I have some family commitments. I have to head out of town, and these guys were nice enough to join me a little early to do the show. So we're almost live, as it says in the ads. But we will be back next week, next Friday night, totally live with new contests. Dan, you got a contest lined up for next week, right?
Yes, guess the movie title. Yep.
Okay.
I've got it.
We're going to have another contest next week. We're going to give away something cool. Actually, I've got some pictures that when I get a chance, I'm going to download them. Our buddy, another Dan, that won last week, sent me some pictures of himself. I sent him his Dracula head. He was thrilled that it got to Pittsburgh so fast. And I was like,
Nice.
yeah, and I
Nice.
sent him a T-shirt too. So he's got I sent him a free Friday Night Fright shirt so he could be official. So I have the pictures. I'll see if I can get them off my phone here so we can look at them before we go. But I just wanted to be upfront with everybody. So if, please, I hope you're not too disappointed because we're really happy to have you guys tuning in and joining us in the chat when we're live. And all the support and everything's been awesome. Our family here is growing little by little and hopefully soon by leaps and bounds. You guys put the word out for us, and I really appreciate everybody reposting the ads and all that other stuff you guys are doing out there. So thanks a lot. We really appreciate your help and your support and for joining us. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're new here, take a second, subscribe so you don't miss anything, and especially our show next week when we go live again. And you could win yourself something cool. And these contests, though, are tough. Dan gives you these brain teasers. I'm telling you, if you haven't tuned in before and dealt with the contest, you're in for a treat. Because Dan, he labors over these things. He just works. How many hours do you put in?
At least three
Tirelessly.
or four cans of liquid death it takes them to make.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 cans of liquid death. It takes him to just get in the right
Per quiz.
mindset. Yeah, to come up with
Just
these.
to go through one contest.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we
that's me.
appreciate it, Dan. Thanks for all that effort, because a lot of people wouldn't take.
I'm glad to do
like
it.
that. Yeah, you're all right. You know that.
I'm a true cadaver blue monster kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna take back some of the things I said about you. You're all right.
That is
But,
death.
Really?
Let's get caught up. He said, really? I got a couple of things to
Oh,
talk
after the
about.
liquid death.
This is where we talk about, other than liquid death, we talk about whatever's new. So I got a couple of things. Look at my book showed up. Rob, I was telling you this. I sent you a picture. Here's my book, Making Monsters. Isn't that cool? Look at that cover. That's amazing. It's got an intro by Robert Englund.
In England.
So that's cool. It's by Howard Berger and Marshall Julius. And Rob and I are working on a new show. We're in the planning stages of it, where we're going to be interviewing people to come on here to add a little more content to the channel, something else interesting for you guys to watch out there. And Rob's got a line on Howard Berger, the author of this book, to actually come on and be interviewed by us. Why anybody'd want to, I have no idea, but he seems like a good sport. So that'll be pretty cool. And I watched, oh, check this out. I forgot I even had this. I watched Last Man on Earth. You guys ever see this thing? It's like a metallic
No.
That's cool.
thing. Somebody gave me this for like my birthday or Christmas one time years ago. And it's filled with all these public domain black and white movies. And like you open it up and it's got the whole thing in here. It's got the like all the DVDs. I'm trying to show you. All the DVDs are in here, and it comes with a CD of horror sounds and music.
Nice.
Also, yeah, I don't think I think I opened it when I got it and looked at it, and I don't think I've played it ever since.
Right.
But then when we said we were going to watch The Last Man on Earth, I was like, oh, that's right, I've got that. I knew right where to find it. So yeah, it was pretty exciting. I'm very happy about that. And yeah, and the recordings look great. The film looked great. So I was really happy. Oh, look, wait, Rob's got something. I'm going to bring him up.
Yeah, it's same idea. It's got 50 movies in there, including The Last Man on Earth.
There you
Yeah,
go.
a bunch
Oh
of
yeah.
them.
Oh, you got the
Yep.
50 movie one. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy moly. That's a lot of the movies you could show on Monster Kid Theater here on YouTube. A lot of public domain stuff.
Right.
That's fun though, man. When you go into that, sometimes you pop one of those movies on, you remember how good they are. I mean, because that's how I felt about The Last Man on Earth, which we're going to be talking about tonight, as I said in the intro. But first, I guess we have to start. Anything else? Anybody else got anything to report? Mike, anything new happened to you other than the Bigfoot hunt?
No. I was trying. I'll try it again maybe in a few weeks.
Okay, well, you know, you do what you got to do, man. If you got to leave, you know, if you get a line on Nessie or something, you can't be here. I understand. Believe me, I know that you're cryptid.
Just don't
cryptozoid.
bathe for 2 weeks. They usually like that. So
Yeah, he's right. Yeah, that's true. You could attract them with your scent, your musky male scent. Or you could bring Sandy along. Yeah, you could bring Sandy along. And
She could be the bait.
you could use her as the bait.
Well, he got away with her. Oh wow.
Next show, have Sandy and
Gotta
Bigfoot.
get another one.
Sandy and Bigfoot will be doing the dishes while we're trying to film this show. I can see it now. Hey, Mike, is that growling I hear? It's just Sandy and Bigfoot.
Keep it down in there.
Never mind. Do what you want. Oh, we're having too much fun. Let's start talking about our birthday boy. All right, this guy right here. Where is he? I love this guy. This is my hero.
Adam West.
Adam West. Oh, I got a picture here. I got to get rid of that one. I got extra pictures up. Adam West. There he is. Look at this shot of him. Yeah, I know. I have pictures up. I put them up too soon. This is he was actually considered to play James Bond at one time. So there. Oh, you have the same picture. You have the same picture. Check it out.
yeah.
They actually considered Adam West to play James Bond. He was born September 19th, 1928. Passed away June 9th, 2017. Not that long ago. He lived a nice long life, Adam West. And of course, Adam West portrayed Batman in the 1966 to 68 ABC series of the same name and its 1966 theatrical feature film, reprising the role in various media until 2017. Oh yeah, he made a career out of Batman, that's for sure. Poor guy was typecast, and he had a hard time getting a role in anything. But he did have some parts before Batman came along, and this is one of them. Robinson Crusoe on Mars. Did you guys see this? From way back.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched it again recently, actually. It's really a cool movie. Really cool special effects. A lot of nice, vibrant, brilliant colors, and really cool story. Right. And but he wasn't like the main star of the movie, but he did have a decent part. And he made his film debut in the 1950s, and he starred opposite Chuck Connors in Geronimo in 1962. And he starred as, this is the movie, he starred as Colonel Dan McCready, the ill-fated mission commander of Mars Gravity Probe 1 in the 64 film Robinson Crusoe on Mars. And there he is. Let me see, I got a picture of him here in the film. Let me get rid of that one. Where is he? It's right here. There he is. He got a monkey.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that monkey, little monkey.
That was the first Robin, right there. Yeah, you got his little monkey. That was a cool movie. And he also appeared with the Three Stooges, as the guys were saying. There he was. He was the fourth Stooge. You gotta love it, right?
The Outlaws is coming.
Yeah, the Outlaws is coming. That was a Joe, right? Is that Curly Joe?
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
Joe,
that's right. Right.
Yeah, that's Curly. Yeah.
Curly
Curly,
Joe, yeah.
Curly Joe.
Yeah,
Curly
Joe
Joe.
Mama Best. Yeah.
Joe Mama Besser is Curly Joe Stubbs. I got a better picture of them. There they are. Look at these guys. Woo, woo, woo. Look at Larry. There's Larry. Get out of my way, you hard on. Yeah. You're in the way of the camera. That's what he's saying right there. Hey, Batman. They can't see me when you're in the way of the camera. Why I'm warning you.
Look how taller, much taller he
I
was.
know, right? Look at those guys. Who are those guys? 3 foot tall? Good grief.
It's from all the hammerhead, all the hammer punches on the head.
Sledgehammer over the head. Yeah, it was the three. Dan, as Dan said, it was Three Stooges. In The Outlaws is Coming, 1965.
Yeah.
And yeah, there he is. And here he is in his big role as Batman. That's a pretty cool picture when he's taking the cow off like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Pretty classic. Oh, I watched Batman religiously when I was a kid. I never missed
Me
an
too.
episode. I was in love with that show. I remember my dad making fun of him because my dad thought he was a fairy. Yeah, but you know, that was the 60s. My dad was a
Yeah,
World War
well,
II.
yeah.
My
Right.
dad- so he's got I always tell this story because it's funny. I hope nobody out there gets offended, but you know, it's my dad, and I'm telling you, my dad was like Archie Bunker, just not as smart. But yeah, we would sit in front of the TV, me and my brother, you know, glued to the set, watching the 2 episodes of Batman because they would air them back to back. The cliffhanger, and then the episode would come on. It was like 2 nights in a row. You get to watch Batman. So we would be like sitting there, like, and then all we'd hear is my dad behind us saying all kinds of disparaging things about Batman. And I just remember the old man would go, "I tell you, this guy ain't a fruit. Nobody is."
Look at that outfit he's wearing.
He must have loved he must have loved Cesar Romero, man. I tell you.
Oh, man.
Right. Right.
Oh, my dad he didn't care who was in the room. He just, we were looking at him, Dad, come on now, it's Batman. Look, he's in deep shit here, you know? Egghead's got him over a barrel.
Yeah. He lives with a young boy. It's no big deal.
Yeah. Young boy that runs around in underwear and stockings. I was like, oh, that's not good. Yeah, but the old man, he was relentless. He would say all kinds of stuff like that. I was like, oh, come on, man. Can't you let me fantasize here? This guy's a superhero. You know, that was funny.
Right.
But, you know, you watched Batman, didn't you, Dan? I know you're a little older than us, but I'm sure you probably watched it.
Yes. Right in the 60s there. We sure did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, how old were you when it
Batman
came
and
on?
Robin.
You probably already had kids and stuff, right? By the time it came on? Weren't you like... I'm trying to get Rob's picture here fixed. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't have a chance to do this earlier. Look at that. Rob sent me this. He makes bat phones. You make the bat phones, right, Rob? And the bus.
Yeah, I make them all. Yeah, the base, the cover, the bat phone, the flip back head, Shakespeare bust.
That's cool.
That one there, I made a bunch, maybe 50 of them. They had a remote in them, so when you flip the head back, you would plug that little thing you see there, an adapter in your house, and you could plug anything in that you want. And when you come in the room, you flip the head back and hit the button. Your light would come on across the room, or your TV would come on, or something would move. So it was like a remote control. So you could activate.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool, man. How long does it take you to make one of those?
The phone beeps and lights up when you hit the button in the middle, just like on a TV show.
Does it take a long time to make
depends.
one?
I mean, it's just like no, it's just a process to it. I mean, I probably made a couple hundred bat phones by now, maybe 70 or 80 busts at this point. I've been making them for like 12 years.
That's really cool, man.
I got them all over the world. They're in Italy, Germany, Australia, Canada, collectors everywhere. I'm the only person in the world that makes them. So.
Wow. Yeah, I'd like to get me one of them. I want one though when I open it. I want a real bat pole to show up somewhere. You know, a wall to open up.
Yeah.
Like you said, Rob was at our house this past weekend. Came over for a visit with the lovely PJ, and he was. We took him upstairs to show him the loft where I have all my books and stuff, and he mentioned having a bat pole going from the stairs down, so I wouldn't have to climb the stairs. You know, but I'd have to get one of those. What was it? The big like tire thing with the flames that shot it to shoot me up. You know, going down wouldn't be a problem, but coming up, I don't know how
Easy
it'd work
part,
that
yeah.
out. Yeah, that's
Hey,
That's
hey
really
Rob,
cool.
how many did you make? How many did you produce?
That
Rob, how
bat
many?
phone I probably have made 150 or so or more, and
Really? Wow.
the bust I probably made better part of 100, maybe 80, and then the base and cover you see there I probably made about 75 or more of them over the years. You know,
wow. That's
Wow.
awesome.
yeah.
Mhm.
There he is. That's right, old chum.
The dynamic duo.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Holy birthdays, Batman. That's cool.
That's right.
Yeah, I always say he's the real Batman. Every time people talk about these, my son too, because he likes the modern day stuff and everything. I always tell him that.
Right.
You got to
Darker
watch the
Batman.
real Batman. I go, Adam West didn't wear no armor, bulletproof clothes.
Right.
He
No.
was in his underwear out there fighting crime. Look at him. Look at that guy punching the lights. That cool TV guide cover.
Right.
Dan, I'm surprised you don't have that one. I'm surprised you didn't keep those TV guides.
No, I don't have it.
You got everything else. There they are. This is when they were getting older, when they came back on television. They came back on some kind of Legends of the Superhero
special?
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
his cowls, like if you notice his cowl's messed up, the way it sticks out like that. They couldn't get the
Yeah.
the real cowl, so they had to kind of fake
Yeah,
one. So did
Yeah.
you know about that, Rob?
No, but I'm just looking at it. It just looks. The whole outfit definitely looks different. I mean, it looks darker.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It looks
Yeah,
different.
Robin's gloves are weird. Look at him. Poor
Yeah.
Burt Ward. What was he, like 40 there?
Well,
That guy. Did you ever see the Burt Ward's audition when he does all the gymnastics and everything? Did you guys
No.
ever see that? Oh, it's
I don't
really
believe
cool.
so, no.
Yeah, he does his audition and he's wearing like the Robin suit, but no mask. And the guys are like, "So what are you gonna do?" He goes, "I'm gonna do some tumbles and some falls and all kinds of stuff." And he's got like a wrestling mat, big mat there, and he's doing all these tumbles and gymnastics and stuff. So he could really do a lot of that stuff. It was pretty cool. And yeah, I guess he was some sort of gymnast, or he had some kind of athletic background. Because yeah,
Right.
he was doing a great job. Well, here we go, Adam West. Now this is the fun part. When West got older, he voice parodied himself and all kinds of stuff at animated
Mayor
television
West.
sitcoms. Johnny
Right.
Bravo, he was on there. He's Fairly Odd Parents from 2003 to 2008. The Simpsons from 92
Right.
to 2002, and The Family Guy 2000 to 2017. There was like 17-year run he had on The Family Guy. In The
Wow.
Family Guy, he played Mayor Adam West between the 2nd and 17th seasons. And he received a television star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2012. Well deserved. And he was hilarious on here when he used to sing his song, Adam West. And yeah, he made fun of himself, which was cool. Now here's a nice,
Right.
more
Yeah.
recent picture of Adam West. And yeah, from everything I said, the guy was a genuinely good person. I've never heard anybody say a bad word about
Yeah.
him. And
Right.
Mhm.
yeah, he was a true professional. He in his later years, he really embraced the role of Batman and his personality and who he was. He became more than Adam West. He became I don't know, like an iconic figure from the 60s to now. I mean, you stick around long enough, you know what I mean? It all comes full circle. A lot of people don't give it time,
Right.
and they give up. But this guy, he hung in there. And yeah, stereotyped, he embraced it. Who cares? And Batman producer, back in the day, this is what happened. William Dozier cast West as Batman in the television series, in part after seeing him perform, and this goes back to the first picture we showed, as the James Bond-like spy Captain Q in a Nestle Quick commercial. That's what he was. Nestle Quick commercial got him the job of Batman. So that's pretty cool.
Wow.
But yeah, Adam West, man. The real Batman. The one and only. The true Batman. Not all those other guys running around in armor. I had a really cool, I mean, this guy, wait a minute, look at this. You're a super villain like Mike or somebody, and you see this guy coming at you. That's it. You know, it's over. Your career is over. You're doing hard time. You're making
Yep.
little ones out of big ones. That's it. You're on the chain gang. You're dropping the soap and letting somebody else pick it up. 'Cause you see this guy come. Look at it. That's the Batman. I'm Batman. He doesn't have to say that. He goes, I'm Batman. And then that's it. He does the Bat-Tusi.
Oh my. Yeah.
Remember the Bat-Tusi?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, yeah. You're never gonna see You're never gonna see these new. You never
could
see
do that?
Michael Keaton couldn't do the Bat-Tusi.
He can do that. No,
No,
way.
no, none of those guys. None of those guys could pull that off. But that's Adam West. God bless him.
Rich,
Happy birthday, Adam West.
Did you
Yes.
see in your research that he almost played his, Michael Keaton's father in the first Batman that Michael Keaton was in? He was lined up to play Michael
Really?
Keaton's father who gets shot, with
Ah.
his wife, and then he becomes Batman. And something
I didn't
happened,
know
and they
that.
decided not to put him in there. I think he
Mhm.
didn't want to do it for some. He was offered it by, I guess, by the makers, but he didn't decide not to do it. But they were going to do
Ah.
a cameo, the original Batman.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense to go there. I wonder why it ended up falling through. That's too
Yeah.
bad. That would have been kind of cool. Gotta hold the
Mhm.
shot, Adam West. That's too bad. Well, happy birthday, Adam West. And you guys out there in the comments, let us know who the real Batman is. I think we all decided here, so you let us know if Adam West is the real Batman or not, because I contend that he is. And I always will. Because, he's out there fighting a good fight and nothing but those long johns. He's got no bulletproof stuff. He don't have any metal
Right.
things. He's throwing at big guns, big Batmobile with machine
Right.
guns on. Nothing. And he's got that
The
kid he's
shark
dragging
repellent.
around. Yeah, right? Yeah, the bat shark repellent.
Yeah, he wasn't moody. Like the new Batmans are all moody and dark and
Yeah,
sulky
right.
and
Yeah.
George
Batman-
Clooney, come on.
Was a friend of George Clooney.
yeah.
Hey, Rob. Rob, did you ever think about maybe making that shark repellent, those spray cans? I mean, wouldn't they go maybe?
Somebody else does make them. They're on eBay. They're out there.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, I want
I
that
did
one.
make
I
a
didn't know
Remember?
that.
communication.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I did make for a while. I made there's a communication device that they used that had an antenna that would pull out and the light it would blink. And I forget what it's called, but
Mhm.
I made about a dozen of them one time and sold them, and then I didn't make any more. But
Yeah.
I played around with it. And there's somebody else
Oh,
out
I
there too
remember
that
that.
makes the clear shield. The shield that he unfolds out of his
Oh,
belt and
yeah.
opens up. It's a clear shield.
Yeah.
Somebody makes them out.
Yes,
there
that's
somewhere.
right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Wow. Does anybody
Wow.
make the bat thermal underwear that he used to defeat Mr. Freeze in that one episode? Remember that?
No, I don't think so.
You don't remember that? Good thing, Robin, we were wearing our bat thermal underwear. Freeze thought he had them in that cold room, but no such luck.
That was the best part of the show, though, was the guest stars and the people that played the villains. I mean, that was
right.
so much fun to watch those
Yeah.
people pop up. Sammy Davis Jr. would pop out a window when they're going upside the building.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, there's a
That's
thing
right.
online on YouTube you can find
Celebrities,
where
yeah.
they show everybody who pops out of the
Yeah,
out of the window.
I've seen
Every
that, yeah.
celebrity. It's really
Mhm.
cool. But it was a great show, and if nothing else, Adam West gave us the Batman. So, and hey, he was hilarious in those cartoons and those animated series too. But the guy was great, and he's missed. I know when he passed away, they put the bat signal up on the police department in L.A. Did you ever see that
Mhm.
photo? They
Yeah.
took the I guess the what do you call it? The not the police. Yeah, it was the police department, City Hall. And they put the
City
bat
Hall.
signal up on
mhm.
the side of City Hall, but it was like his bat signal from his chest emblem, the one from the 60s. So that was pretty cool. Tribute to Batman and Adam West. Well, we have something cool to talk about, too. We watched a movie for you guys, so you don't have to. And it's this one. This is the writer right here. I Am Legend by Richard Matheson, and the adaptation is The Last Man on Earth. We're going to talk about I Am Legend and Richard Matheson as soon as we get done talking about the movie, because this movie, it was a lot better than I remembered it. I know I liked it a lot, But when I watched it again and with two people who haven't seen it before, my son and my wife, I got a whole new appreciation for it because I saw how into it they got. And they were really cool. My kid was like trying to decipher it and find out, you know, what does this mean? What does that mean? And he's like, well, maybe he's the, he like called it from the very beginning, you know. I mean, I don't think there's any spoil alerts here, but he was like, well, maybe he's like the bad guy. Maybe they see him as the villain. And I'm like, how does he already figured that out? We're only like 15 minutes into the movie. He's been watching a lot of horror movies lately. So yeah, he's on the ball. And Last Man on Earth was released May 6, 1964 in the US and August 19th, 1964 in Italy. And I mentioned Italy because it was filmed. I guess a lot of it was filmed over there in Italy.
Yes.
It was like a collaboration.
Yeah.
You guys have any input about The Last Man on Earth, its creation or anything like that? Anything, tidbits? Anybody dig up any trivia that you want to spew?
Yeah. I was doing a little bit of research.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. What do you got,
guys,
Dan?
I want to ask the question, Last Man on Earth, and then, of course, they've had other pictures based on this movie and Matheson's script and everything, right? I haven't seen a lot of the other movies, but many critics argue that the 1964 version was the most faithful to the novel's bleak tone. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that.
This first movie with Vincent Price.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree with that. I mean, I've read the book.
And also, did you know that Richard Matheson hated the script? He did the writing, but basically, so he changed his name. I guess his name's not even in the credits. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah, he used a fake name. He made him change his name.
Yeah. But you know, I read that he did admit that Price gave a stronger, more thoughtful performance than expected. So he was pleased with that. He for some reason, they were doing so many changes with the script that he hated it, but he loved Price's performance.
Yeah, he started writing the script, and then they started monkeying with it a lot. So finally, he just gave up, and he told them to go ahead and finish it themselves, and he bailed. And then when they released it, he had to get a credit, and so he's like, "Well, you're not putting my name on that thing."
He used the name Logan Swanson.
Wow. Logan Swanson. There you go. So you guys out there, you watch the movie, look for.
That's the only way he would receive residuals for the movie if he had a credit. So he used a fake name.
Yeah, he had to have something up there. He wouldn't have got any money. So I just put some
combination of his
here.
wife's. Yeah, it's a combination of his wife's maiden name and his mother's maiden name, Logan Swanson.
Oh.
Ah, okay. That explains it. Yeah, so if you guys watched the movie and you're looking for Richard Matheson on there somewhere, you're not going to find it. He's not on there. Go ahead, Dan. You going to say something?
The director. I forgot the director's name. But
I have it somewhere.
Sidney Slockow.
I think I had it down, but I can't find it.
There's two directors.
But he did like almost.
Sidney
He was known
Slockow.
to be done, like maybe 50 films, something like that.
Who's Sidney? Sidney Salkow.
Yeah.
There were two
Salkow.
directors, Salkow and Ubaldo
Ubaldo
Ragona.
Really?
Ragona. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one was American, right?
Sounds like Sidney might be.
American director.
Yeah, and the other guy's the
Yeah.
Italian, Ubaldo Ragona, Rigatoni, or whatever his name is.
Close enough.
Yeah. And then,
Did you guys like the director or the direction of this movie or how it was put together? I was even thinking, I'm going to ask the question. Do you think Roger Corman might have done a better job of directing this thing?
Corman? Oh,
It
maybe.
feels like a Roger Corman movie.
Yeah.
It does have that feel to it. But
Right.
it couldn't. I don't know if he'd have done anything. He might have jazzed it up a little bit more. It might not have been as slow.
Yeah.
It might have had a better pace to it. But the movie stayed pretty true to the pace of the book. You know, it kind of told the story. There was a lot of that narration. You know, his inner thoughts and things like that that kind of kept things moving along, which kept it interesting. And that right there is what's missing from like a lot of modern movies, like Stephen King movies, are so hard to interpret because you can't get into the minds of the characters. Because you can't, nowadays they're not going to make a whole movie with people's thoughts, and all
No.
that
Mhm.
introspection like they did in this. I don't think they could get away with it. But if they could, I think Stephen King movies would be a lot better because his movies are so character driven, and everything's within their minds, their thought processes, and their motivations, just like this one. But yeah, Price did a great job narrating it,
He
telling
did.
the story, and he's got that great
Yeah.
voice. He's got a great
Yeah.
voice for that.
Oh, I know it.
So
And he
Yeah,
just takes the role just head on. I mean, anything that he does is just head on and just perfect.
and
Hey,
this is
just a
the
question
sixth
about
season.
the
Oh,
ending.
okay.
Do you think the ending is more bleak than the later versions? I read that it says here the film retains the novel's downbeat twist ending, where Morgan becomes the legend to the new race of infected survivors,
Yeah.
making it darker than the Omega Man or I Am Legend. Does
Yeah,
that
I didn't
sound,
care. I didn't care for
right?
I Am Legend at all. I didn't like it at all. And
I
I'm not a
mean-
Will Smith hater or anything like that, but it was just too CGI reliant, and I don't know. It didn't have the drama or anything of the novel. I mean, like this movie's not a perfect adaptation of I Am Legend either, but it's pretty darn close considering. But the new version was all just your basic action movie, and the CGI vampires or whatever the hell they were. I thought it was really poorly done. I wasn't a big fan of that movie. Now, Omega Man's kind of fun, but I don't even consider that an adaptation of I Am Legend. It just doesn't. Other than them calling him, he has the same name, Robert Neville or whatever the character's name. But other than that, it's nothing like the book, not even close. So, I don't know. If I love the book,
Hey,
I've got it right here. So,
George A. Romero. Remember George A. Romero? He admitted that Carnival of Souls was a great influence on his movie. But I've read that he admitted that this film helped him inspire the '68
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead
There are-
also. So he got
There are
another
scenes
inspiration
that look
before he
just
came
like
out.
from his movie.
Yeah,
Right.
There are scenes
That's
that just
true.
looks like they're from the original Night of the Living Dead. That when they're considered vampires, but to me they're more zombie than vampire.
Exactly.
Yes, that's
They're
right.
lumbering
Slow
around.
That's right.
moving.
They're lumbering
Yeah,
around
slow
and banging
moving.
on the doors in the car, and it
Yeah.
looks like a scene right out of one of his movies.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. All that stuff looks just like, it looks like Romero could have just stole that whole idea right from there in his movie. Because,
Right.
if you could take scenes from Night of the Living Dead and pop them into those scenes outside of
Yep.
Robert Neville's
That's
house.
right. It'd match up
would-
pretty good.
Yeah, it would fit in
That's right.
perfectly.
Yep.
So, yeah, you can see that.
I love that he had a hobby, woodworking hobby too. That was kind of neat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lathe.
Oh, yeah, really.
Making all those steaks. He's like, how
Yeah.
many of these am I going to have to make? I'm like, well, apparently quite a few. Of course, my wife's watching the movie. Her question was, where does he get all that wood?
Yeah. PJ asked, "How's there electricity?"
He had
Yeah,
generators.
exactly.
He had generators out, and they didn't even talk
Generator.
about that.
Oh,
In the-
yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah.
In the book, they actually shut down his generators at one point, if I'm not mistaken, because he had like generators running out in his garage, and to keep everything on. And they actually shut his stuff down at some point. I forget what happens. It's been a while since I've read it. But this book I have is cool. If you guys ever want to get this, you can probably get it on Amazon. Anyway, this version anyway is a little hardcover, and it has the story, has I Am Legend, but it also has a ton of other short stories in the back. And one of them is Prey, the story about the little Zuni doll from the Trilogy of Terror. The original story's in here where she gets chased around by that thing. That's really cool. It's so cool. But I've always been a huge Matheson fan. The novel was written in 1954. So it was well before this, 10 years before this movie came out. And he also, Matheson also wrote The Incredible Shrinking Man. I don't know how many people know that. So if you're a fan of
Yes,
The
that's
Incredible
right.
Shrinking
Yeah.
Man, he wrote that as well. So yeah, he's got
Yeah.
he's got a great career. But here's we can talk about him. We're going all over the place kind of, but that's all right. There he is. Throwing the bodies in the pit.
Yeah.
Burn him up. I said, that was a gruesome scene. My son's
Yeah.
like, what's he burning him? And then they see him pull him out. You see him pull him out of the car and chuck him in the hole.
Yeah, they did that on Night of the Living Dead also.
Yeah, same thing. You got to burn
Yeah.
them.
Beat them or burn them. They go down pretty easy.
They go down pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There he is. His buddy Ben trying to get him the business.
Yeah, Ben,
That was messed up, man. His best friend came to get him.
best
Morgan.
friend, I want to kill him.
Morgan.
Morgan, come out.
That's when I
Yeah,
first read the book.
that
That
was
scared the daylights out of me. It was so creepy the way Matheson writes about them coming to his house every night, calling his name in the dark, and then he would put on
Right.
records or anything on the hi-fi to drown out the sound. And my wife's
Little
watched too
booze.
many zombie movies because when he's put on the record player, she's like, "Why would he want to make all that noise? He's just going to attract more of them." And I was like, yeah, you're right. But I said, this is different. He's trying to drown out the sounds that they're making outside. And there's a lot of cool stuff in the book that goes a little deeper into the garlic and the mirrors and all this other stuff. So it's almost like vampires, but the bacilli that they have in them from the disease causes them to have vampire-like behavior. So that's why the movie's interesting, because it's like, are they, like you said, Rob, are they zombies? Are they vampires? You know, what are they? You know, it's just like, it's up in the air. It's a little bit of everything, really. But they're the ones who succumb all the way to the virus or the infection. And as we find out later in the movie, not everybody does. There are some humans still that are clinging to whatever humanity they have left. And this is probably
Right.
one of the creepiest scenes in the movie when his wife comes back.
Wife
I know
comes
it,
back
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
I
She
think
returns.
we've all experienced that, haven't we? when the wife comes back home, you weren't quite expecting it. There she is. That was scary. That was
Looking
pretty
the
creepy.
same way.
You look just like that. Where the hell have you been? Out at the bar? Hanging out with the guys? And of course, here's the big climactic scene when Price
Yeah.
confronts
Yep, that's it.
the subhumans.
Yeah.
Calls them freaks.
Freak.
He does. He calls them freaks.
Freaks spears.
They throw a spear at him.
Yeah, spears, machine guns.
Yeah, what's with the spears? I mean, even Planet of the Apes, they had guns. These guys have spears.
Yeah.
So what happens is there's a group of humans who discover a vaccine that wards off the infection so that they don't completely turn into the undead creatures. But they're close. But they have to continue to take this vaccine to survive. And then they decide that they're the new race of humans and they're going to eliminate all the undead and start from scratch. And they're also going to eliminate anybody who's not infected, like this guy, because he's running around killing them as well as he's killing everybody else. He doesn't know that, though. So the girl he
They're
meets,
also going to eliminate all color schemes from their clothing.
yeah, they're just going to dress in black, like Steve
Black.
Jobs.
What's more black?
Yeah, they're just like
The Johnny Cash convention.
they're
there
all
you
going to be
go.
Johnny Cash now. That's that. Yeah, I didn't even think of that till you just said that. I guess they're just like, you know what? And one more thing, we're all wearing black from now on.
Black. It's a new race. Black guns.
Well, I'll wait a minute. I'm out. No, that's not happening.
And you have some guy in the back, even in the summertime, and they're like, get him.
Clash with my red hair.
Why black? Couldn't it be something like a powder blue? Get him.
Get him, spear him.
Spear him. That's it. Spear him.
26 and black slacks.
Oh, you're a bunch of freaks.
Freaks, you're afraid of me.
So yeah, I Am Legend has a good ending, very downbeat, very sad because he uses his blood as when the girl, her name's Ruth, I believe. She tells him, she confesses that
Yeah,
she's
Ruth.
infected, and that she was sent there to spy on him. because the dead people he's been killing, the vampires, so-called vampires he's been killing, some of them weren't dead. Some of them were her people. So in effect, he's been murdering people that he thinks are dead. So they're out to get him. And she tells him to get lost, to run away before they come for him. And then while she's asleep, he performs a transfusion with his blood because he's immune to the infection, and he cures her, basically. And he tells her that when her people come, he'll just say, hey, look, I could do the same for you. But they're not hearing any of it. And they don't even give him a chance, really, before they try to kill him. And so that's, it kind of pisses him off, and that's why he calls them freaks, and that's why they kill him. And it's very...
And he has immunity in his blood because he was bit by a vampire.
Yeah, he tells the story about, see, you kids out there, you think getting bit by a vampire bat or something's a bad thing? Well, not in this case. Be a good thing. Yeah, saved his life. You never know. You get those rabies. Next thing you know, you're immune. You can't turn into a zombie. Pretty good. Yeah. But Vincent Price, I mean, we can talk about him for a minute. I mean, his performance is just outstanding. I mean, to basically carry the film all on your own, like he did.
Yes.
I mean, it's incredible. He did such a great job. Got some pictures of Price here. Let me pull him up. Where is he? Oh, I got a bunch of stuff going on here. Sorry, guys. There he is. There's a handsome devil.
Really? Yeah. That's
Love
him.
Vincent Price. And he had a hell of a career, this guy. And in this movie...
It's funny.
Go ahead, Rob.
He's got that voice, and I looked up where he's from. He's from Minnesota. So such a weird... he feels, from another country, but he's actually, an American person. But he's got that really weird voice that he has. It's kind of like English dandy kind of voice. Weird, Yeah,
you wonder where that came from.
But he's from the Midwest.
Well, his family had money, so he got to go to different schools. I think he even went to didn't he go to Oxford or something?
Yeah, he did. He went to school overseas. He was an art major. Yeah. He was an aristocrat. That's what he was. Big shot. Yeah. Price had... Now, I just remember growing up, when we got older, 10, 12, in the 70s, whatever. God, it seems so long ago. Vincent Price was on all the variety shows and things. By that time, he was well established as the scary boogeyman. Yes. Anytime you needed something, because everybody else was either dead or old, and he was still around, still kicking. And he hawked everything, didn't he? Children's vitamins.
Yeah, right.
I mean, bug catchers, bug zappers. There were games, but he had Hangman. Remember, he was he was the spokesman for the game Hangman, and I used to like the bug catcher one, the bug zapper, where the bug would hit the thing and then he'd laugh. He was watching the bugs get killed. It was great. Dan wanted us to play this video. Oh, go ahead, Mike. Go
ahead. Thriller, the video.
Oh, that's right, Thriller.
Yes, that's right.
Man, that was
the narration in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, Thriller, which I can't play here because everybody will get upset. If Michael Jackson's Zombie will bust through my door and stop.
Start dancing.
Edward Scissorhands, he was in that.
That was his last role. Edward Scissorhands, his last part.
Yeah.
That was a sad part too. That was very very sad, very emotional. He was really good in that. Consider, all those years, and that last part Tim Burton pulled out of him, perfect. Oh, here comes Michael now. You heard me talking. Shimon!
Bubbles.
He's got bubbles, but he's letting bubbles in. I get bit by bubbles. I don't have to worry about turning into a Michael Jackson zombie. I'll be immune. That's it. That's Vincent. I wanted to talk about Richard Matheson, one of my favorite writers who wrote the book I Am Legend, on which the movie is based. Have you guys read the novel? Any of you guys?
I did a long time back in high school time. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I bought this not too long ago, and I just reread it recently. It's so good. It really is. It's a great story. Matheson is best known for this book, but he also wrote 16 television episodes of The Twilight Zone, including one of my favorites, The Nightmare at 20,000 Feet. Remember that one with William
Yeah.
Shatner?
Yeah.
Yep.
William Shatner.
Yeah. It's on the wing. It's on the wing. Little Girl Lost and Steel, as well as several adaptations of Edgar Allan Poe stories for Roger Corman and American International Pictures, which Vincent Price was in just about
Yeah.
all those. House of Usher, The Pit and the Pendulum, Tales of Terror, and The Raven. And he adapted his 1971 short story Duel as a screenplay directed by Steven Spielberg. In that television movie, did you ever see Duel? The TV
Oh
film?
yeah.
Oh,
That's great.
it's great. I think Spielberg's
First movie.
first film he ever directed.
Yeah.
In addition to I Am Legend and Duel, 9 more of his novels and short stories have been adapted into motion pictures. As I mentioned before, The Incredible Shrinking Man from 1957, Hell House was filmed as Legend of Hell House in 1973. What Dreams May Come in 1998, and Bid Time Return, which I read, filmed as, they call it Somewhere in Time now. If you look for the book, they'll call it Somewhere in Time. That's from 1980. That was with Christopher Reeve. And Stir of Echoes in 1999 with Kevin Bacon.
And Bacon.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know he wrote all this stuff. You know, they don't know what this guy contributed. But a lot of great stories. Richard Matheson. I love his stuff. It's like I wish he'd even had more books because he's right up there with Stephen King as far as I'm concerned when it comes to this stuff. Maybe I probably enjoy his books better because there's much fewer of them, and I don't know. The stories are just, I don't know. They have more of an effect since there's not so many. It's not like, King, he writes a book every week, I think, and he should stop. He should have stopped a long time ago while he was ahead. But yeah, but that's the thing. Like, he wrote these great novels that you can read, like the 4 or 5 that it really hit home, especially the Hell House. God, that's a great book. It's so scary. Really good, a great story. And Stephen King is he's fantastic, but Stephen King could have stopped after like 5 or 6 books, and he'd still be legendary. Just those original novels he wrote are so great. But
they were. Yeah. Well, his novels in the past, the Stand By Me one and Carrie and all those, they had just a handful of characters and you could follow them. They're easier to follow. And then later on, his novels had so many people and there were so many cross, situations that they sometimes got a little, out of hand in regards to keeping track of everything. So.
Oh yeah. Well, like The Stand is what, like 1,000 pages or something. It's huge. That's the thing. Like I said earlier, I touched on a little bit with them trying to adapt those things to film. It's almost impossible. There's so many characters that you have to flesh out, and he could do it in a book that's 1,000 pages. You can't do it in a 2-hour movie. It's impossible. So you have to cut everything down, and it takes away the heart of the story, because the story doesn't have the impact it has in the novel if you don't get to know the characters well. Like you get to do when you're reading. You actually become friends with these people. You get to know them intimately. You can't do that in a movie like that in 2 hours. You just can't. But that brings us right back to this Last Man on Earth movie. The reason it's so impactful and so much fun to watch is because you get to know Vincent Price's character very, very well before he dies.
Yeah.
You get to hear his thoughts, his family, the drama he went through, the pain he suffered through, what kind of person he is. He's trying to help people. He's trying to cure people. You get to know him really well. So that's why the film, when he finally meets his end, it's tragic. You feel for him. Whereas you can't get to listen to me go. Listen to this. Sound like the Siskel and Ebert here. Yeah, Monster Kid Studios gives The Last Man on Earth 4 eyeballs. That's right. Go watch. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's great. It's a great movie. I hope everybody watched it before the show, so you know what we're talking about. But if you haven't, don't go away. Don't cut us off. Wait till the show's over, then go watch it. I think you'll really like it. Yeah, great show. Now, before we get finished up here tonight, Dan, we played this once before, and Dan wanted to play it again. The School of Drinks. Dan, you requested that, Waltzing with Vincent Price.
Yeah, because we had that Vincent Price show, a while back, and we featured it on that, and it's just neat. Yeah, it's just really neat. about this
I think we
drink?
can
Waltzing?
watch it, you know, since we drink on the
Vincent
show and
Price.
everything.
Yeah.
I was going to get the ingredients for that and actually make it, but I didn't have time because, you know, I work. So I couldn't get to the liquor store on time. But I'm hoping maybe next week. Maybe next week I'll make the waltzing with Vincent Price and try it out. I've had port before. I'm not a big fan. It's made with port. I know, Mike, you've drank just about everything. Have you ever had port? What are your, what are
Yeah,
your thoughts? No?
not a big fan of it either. No.
Yeah, it's got a
Doesn't do much
funky,
for me.
it's got a
Yeah,
funky
it's
flavor
pretty
to it.
Yeah.
But that's what this is made with. But you cut it with apple cider, so maybe it won't be so bad.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
gonna give it a chance. Maybe next week I'm gonna do that. I think maybe just in honor of Dan, since he enjoys this so much.
And,
I
and
think
his headphones.
and Dan's headphone. Here's to Dan's headphones. And waltzing. This isn't waltzing with Vincent Price. This is called. This has got rum in it. It's sailing with Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
That's what I
All
got.
right.
That's the best I could do tonight. All right, I'm gonna play
As long
this
as
now.
they have
Remember,
rum.
it's rum, the black pearl. I'm gonna play this, Dan. So don't talk. If you talk, I'll be able to hear you.
Okay, I won't.
I know I should have to say that, but here we go. Let me see if this will play. Hopefully it'll play.
Hi there, I'm Johnny Michaels from La Bellevue and Proof Drink Design, and welcome to School of Drinks. Today we're going to be talking about port. It's November, and port's usually drank in the fall, used to fortify your blood, get you ready for the cold winter. When they're fermenting wine, they add a brandy-like substance to it that stops the fermentation. What results is a sweeter dessert-style wine. If you haven't drank port before, I recommend starting out with the younger one. It's got a nice flavor. Some of the older ones tend to get a little more oaky, so it's a good way to start off with a nice 10 or 20 year. We're going to be using a 20 year in this cocktail we're making today called Waltzing with Vincent Price. Going to start off with a shaker of ice. I'm going to add about 1.5 ounces of cognac, a 1/4 ounce of Benedictine, just about a 1/4 ounce or so of port, dash of Angostura bitters. And then I'm just going to swirl it around for a little bit. I'm swirling it, not shaking it, because it's waltzing with Vincent Price, not breakdancing. Anyway, once you swirl it around for a little bit, you feel it's sufficiently cold, we're just going to strain it into a little sweet little coupe glass, because I guarantee, eat some spicy late night food, go to bed and have a dream you're waltzing with Vincent Price, and look down at your hand, that's the way the glass is going to look. We're going to cut it with a little dry sparkling cider and garnish it with a brandied maraschino cherry. And there you have it, Waltzing with Vincent Price. I'm Johnny Michaels from La Bellevue and Proof Drink Design. Watching School of Drinks. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. We're a little early.
Uh-oh,
Waltzing with Vincent
flatten
Price.
the
That
band.
guy looks like he just came from Tim Burton's hair salon.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that all about? He looks all
Can,
strung
Well,
out. That
can you
guy.
flip my?
Dancing with Tommy Lee.
Yeah, I think oh yeah, there's the liquid death.
Yeah. Can you flip? Can you flip that? Can you flip
How
that?
come you? What are you doing over there? How come you keep flipping back on me? I keep flipping you. You
I,
flip back.
I have no control of that. I can't
know.
control it.
I know. I'm just messing with you. I'm gonna blame you. Oh, which one's that?
I'm
Is
not.
that the-
I'm not mad. I'm just disgusted.
Oh, okay.
Squeeze
There, there we go.
Oh, look,
Oh,
he's pouring that in. Look, he's got the liquid death going in there. It is. Oh, he's cutting
and
it with
here's my
liquid death.
here's my finishing garnish.
Let's
Oh wait,
Did
I
you-
should get you.
I love that. Look at that.
let's see your hair. Did you comb your hair?
Oh, let me
Like
see.
that
There's a
guy.
close. Look, we got a close up.
What, hold on.
Oh boy.
Look at that skull
Wonder why
floating
his
there.
computer don't work.
Oh,
Yeah.
His
good
computer
time
don't
is
work.
up.
He's spilling drinks.
He's
into
spilling
his
drinks all over
keyboard.
his computer.
That's it right there. There's my
See you
garnish.
next week.
Very nice, Dan. Very nice. He's been
Nice.
waiting all week to do that. Now suck it down like it's Coca-Cola. Pound it. Pound it. Oh, look at it.
Oh jeez.
Oh, look at it. That man's
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, look.
The
Send
wife
your
leaves. It's
money.
party time.
To Monster
Spend your
Kid.
money now, please.
You are
I got
under
that
our
light at
All
Dollar
your
Tree.
control.
money.
You are under our control. Look, he's even got the beakers.
That's
Look,
it.
he's got the. Look at that. Put a little more of that in. Yeah, it is. That's the
Yeah.
stuff.
See?
Oh yeah. That'll
That's it.
put hair on your face. That's a good one.
You were saying
We
something.
gotta start doing a drinking segment. Monster
Look at
Man
what's-
Dan.
I think we're gonna do Monster Man Dan's cocktails. That's it.
Yeah.
I think that's next.
I'll do mocktails. You know what mocktails are?
Yeah, I don't
Monster
drink.
Man mocktail.
I don't have time in my
Mocktails.
life for
I ain't wasting my time with
mocktails.
that.
I don't have
We'll
time
do
in my
some
life.
Halloween mocktails.
If it ain't got
Halloween
the juice.
mocktails, like Vampire Kiss.
Yeah, my stuff's got to
Okay.
have a alcohol content. I'm sorry. You could do the mocktails. That's it.
All right.
I'm
See,
living my
that
life.
puts a balance into the show. See, you do the cocktails, I'll do the mocktails.
Very
There we go.
nice, man. Very cool. Good
Yeah,
job.
it is cool. Cool.
Yeah, I like the floating skull. That's good.
He's looking straight at you. Your time is up.
He's watching you. He's like, "This is it for you,
Here's looking at you.
liquid death. I'm real death. This is it." Next week,
The Grim
Dan's gonna
Reaper.
he's gonna do a funnel live on the show. You guys don't want to miss that. Dan's gonna be funneling liquid death right here live on Friday Night Frights. Could this be the end of Dan? Yes, it could.
Yeah, probably.
You don't want to miss it, kids.
Friday.
Well, until the next show.
You could say you were there. You could be yelling out, "Mom, this guy just finished himself on YouTube. Live on YouTube. He just took himself out. Funnel of
That's it.
liquid death. Turn that off." You're not supposed to be watching that Friday Night Frights. Those guys are sick. Yeah. Well, that's how I think I'm going to do that, Dan. I think I'm going to make the actual drink next week. I think
That
I'm
looks
gonna
like an
mix
expensive drink.
Yeah.
It does,
Yeah,
doesn't
it
it?
did. It did. It did.
the bitters and the
Yeah.
all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Together. What was that other stuff that he had?
Cognac.
Yeah,
Cognac.
cognac.
I imagine that stuff's pretty expensive, though, right? Pretty expensive. all
I'm
that
sure it
ingredients?
is. I'm sure it is. That's
You
why
wanna do some-
if you
Overtime next week.
I'm gonna have to work some extra hours to afford my cocktails on Friday Night Frights. Can I get a little overtime? I gotta buy cognac.
Just get a job at the liquor store.
I work nights at the liquor store.
ABC.
You get a discount.
ABC.
I need off Friday nights. I can work all week, but Friday nights. I gotta take home my
Food.
to pay me in bitters and cognac.
Come back from the dead.
I need my waltzing with Vincent Price money.
Or your monster kids could send it in to him. Either way.
Yeah, you monster kids can help out with my
Where's
addiction.
where's that drink again?
You can help me out. Yeah, waltzing with Vincent Price. I end up in the alley with married a hooker. That'd be me. Finished in the gutter with Joey the meth head. Be horrible, horrible existence. Look at me. I need my drink. I'm shaking. Good job, Dan. Good job with that cocktail.
that was
Very
cool.
nicely done.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Waltzing with Vincent Price. Really good. Yeah.
Well, you can see that guy. He loved what he was doing, right? I mean, he put a lot of
Yeah. Yeah.
love and affection into making that drink. So yeah, he did a
Yeah.
good job.
Yeah.
Well,
He was
I
a
think
real
that's
expert.
about it for us tonight. Unless you guys have anything you want to add to this fiesta we've had here tonight on Friday Night Frights. Anybody got anything they want to say before we go? Any news? Anything at all? Nothing? Nothing at all. Crickets.
Nope.
Crickets.
Rob,
Oh, we do
some
have-
shows coming up.
Yeah, we do have Rob's show. Let me see. I got the graphic for that here.
Convention.
We got to talk about that because where'd it go?
1 month
I-
from tomorrow.
Yeah, I had it here somewhere, Rob. I don't know the hell one. There it is. There it is. Dun dun dun. What's not it? That's Vincent Price. Oh my God.
Is Vincent Price coming?
Vincent Price is
Wow.
going to be there.
He did the impossible.
He's coming back.
Vincent Price.
He's going to have a
Wow,
big
skeleton.
He's gonna be doing blood transfusions at the Bloodmobile.
Rob. Rob. Come out, Rob.
Rob. We're gonna kill you, Rob.
This is why we love Rob. He comes on this show and does this with us, and in the meantime, he's putting on his own Halloween market somehow. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's doing it.
I don't know either.
And this is the Mad Monsters Halloween Market. You
I'm
guys
only
check it
doing.
out
I'm
online.
only doing 24 of them, and that's it.
That's it, right? Just that's your limit. Well, see, you came on
Mhm.
here late. See, you got in with us late. So, what are you like 4 or 5 shows in now? How long is this? I can't even tell
About
anymore.
6. I think it's the 6.
6?
Maybe.
Okay. All right. So we still
Not
got you
bad.
for like
Couple months.
18, 17 or 18 shows now until you bail on us. That's right. We'll have to get somebody else in here. 24 times. That's it. Rob's done. But this is this show, man. This is going to be great. Got a lot of stuff going on. I see you're still looking for vendors. I see you putting that up on social media.
We got one from the convention over the weekend, and another one from somewhere else. But yeah, they're popping in. It's that time when it gets the end of September, people start to, kind of make the rounds, and they start kind of showing interest. So we're good. We're doing
Cool.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the hearses and see what those people dress up like in the Bloodmobile and all that cool stuff. And I already know some of the vendors that are going to be there, so I mean that's going to be fun seeing everybody. And I've got all my ducks in a row, I think, for taking the show, doing a live feed from the show. So I'm looking forward to that, getting a chance to talk to everybody, interview everyone, put it right up here on YouTube and on social media, Facebook probably, so everybody can see what's going on there at the event. So that'll be fun. And Dan's coming down. Dan, did you get your plane ticket yet? You coming to stay with us? You gonna come down to Florida?
Me?
Yeah, you're Dan, right? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who is this? Oh, there you.
You mean?
Yeah, he's surprised when I bring him up.
We only have one Dan tonight.
Yeah, one Dan. You're the only
Yeah.
Dan. The other Dan's probably watching, but he's probably very. Oh,
Yeah.
which reminds me, I wanted to see those pictures real quick. Let me see if I can get these to come up. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Let me see. He sent me. Did he send me a? I think it's on Instagram. I can't remember. All these guys, they send me stuff from all different places, and I can't remember who sent me what. I'm never gonna find it now. I know it. So I'll have to put it up next week. But yeah, Dan sent me some pictures of himself with his prizes and everything. I think he was on TikTok. I don't know. I'll find it. And I'll put it up next week. Sorry, Dan, but we'll be live next week, so you'll be able to chime in and talk about your pictures and your prizing.
Was he at a flea market with them all on a table, or did he actually have them at his house?
Yeah, he had them in his house. He had the he had the Dracula head, and he sent a picture of himself wearing the T-shirt. So that was pretty cool. And
Nice.
yeah, nice guy. And the other guy, the other Dan, got his prize too. So he was excited he got his. He said he was going to put some pictures up of his stuff. So I got to get those up here. So everybody knows that when we say we're giving away prizes, we give away prizes, pal.
We got
get 'em.
proof.
Yeah, we have proof. We're not just snowing you here to get you to watch this show, which is if we were smart, that's what we do, because it would save us money on all that shipping. But Rob wouldn't have to give away all of his cool stuff, his gifts. I'm running out of T-shirts over here. I have to go in my kid's room and take his T-shirts and print stuff on them.
Yeah.
It's like, give them away.
Coffee cups from the pantry.
Hey, underneath it
Give away your
says Florida
cat.
Gators. What is this?
Yeah, tune in live next week. I'm giving away our very own Monster Kid sofa. You're going to love it.
TV set.
Monster,
Xbox.
the monster you can watch on your very own Monster Kid TV set.
Oh, my.
It's got a sticker up there.
Yeah, put a sticker in the corner. Remember they did that with remember they had the Kiss radio? It was just a transistor radio that said Kiss on it.
Good.
Kids were buying it thinking all it would play was Kiss songs. Boy, were they in for a surprise when they had to hear Muskrat Love for the 15th time. All right, we're going to get out of here. I think that's enough. That's enough for one night. I hope everybody had a good time. I know we always do. So if nothing else, we had fun. And like I said, come back next week for another episode of Friday Night Frights. We're going to be live, I tell you. And Dan's going to have a prize to give away. And he's got a new riddle. He was dying to do it tonight, but I want you guys to be in the chat, and I want us to be live when we give these things away.
Yeah.
It's just
Makes
so much
sense.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, right? It's
Yeah.
fun when the guys chime in. Mike's missing out because he doesn't get his buddy Emil from what was he, New Hampshire? Is that where he's from?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, yeah. See, you'll see him next week, Mike. I'm sorry,
Oh,
man.
dirty joke.
See,
All right.
Yeah, Mike goes away for 1 week. He comes back and he misses out on his pals in the chat. But we'll get him next week. And I want to thank you guys again for tuning in and for subscribing to the channel and supporting us, knuckleheads here. And I hope you're having as much fun as we are. And please join us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Posting stuff every single day. All kinds of cool stuff a lot of things we don't get a chance to talk about on the show. So we cover it somewhere else. So if you're not following us there, check us out. And visit monsterkidstudios.com if you want to check out some of our merchandise and see some of the cool stuff we have there. And don't forget Rob's show's coming up. And if you want more information about that, what's the website, Rob? I know we just had it up there.
Hallowrama, HALLOW-Rama.com.
Okay. You guys go there and check it out if you want some more information. And if you happen to be in Florida, October 18th, come hang out with us. We're going to be there and it's going to be fun. And as much as I hate to do it, we have to say goodnight to Monster Man Dan. Dan,
Yeah.
pleasure, man. I know you had a little technical difficulties there before the show started, but thanks for hanging in there with us. And you toughed it out like a
We got to
trooper.
squeeze
Don't
out.
touch your headphones.
Yeah, don't
Hang your
touch
headphones up, walk back slowly.
Yeah, just leave everything on. Just
Yeah.
just leave it alone.
Okay.
Just walk out
I'll
of
do
the
it right
room.
after the show.
Rob said, back away, back away. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for being here, you guys. And thanks a lot for being here, you guys.
Later,
and we'll
dudes.
see you next week on another episode of Friday Night Frights. Thanks again.
Night, Monster Kids.